Hey Collective, welcome to a reading for you for August. Obviously it can extend past that. This is for all signs, all placements. I just want to take a look at what's going on and see what's up. So obviously take what resonates, leave the rest if it's not your story. Do not try to make it fit. Roles can be reversed, okay? Also, happy birthday, Leos out there. Many blessings to you. Your solar return for many, many years to come. On Wednesday, I think it's Wednesday, I will do your mid-season. I'll probably post it on YouTube, but also on Patreon for your mid Leo season reading too. Okay. Also, if you'd like to get a private personal reading, my email is below. What else? Check out recommended readers, check out Patreon, all that stuff is down below, okay? We've had a lot of stuff going on. Oh, if you want a private reading, my email is also below. We've had a lot of stuff going on astrologically. We are still in that energy of the 8-8 portal. It's been wild. It has been wild, honey. Pluto, I mean, it's not necessarily bad, but it's intense. We've had the full moon in Aquarius. We've had also too, by the way, if you're kind of sensitive, and I don't mean that in a negative way, like energetically sensitive, like you can pick up on a lot of different energies. You might, I believe in September we have 2 eclipses. Eclipse season is upon us. One is a solar eclipse. I think the first one is a lunar eclipse, and the second one towards the end of the month is a solar eclipse. I don't remember off the top of my head what signs they are in, but I do know that we are having them. So you might be already picking that up. We've had the 8-8 portal. We've had a full moon. We got Pluto retrograding in Aquarius. Neptune, I believe, is retrograding in Aries. Saturn is retrograding in Aries. I think we're still in Mercury retrograde in Leo, but don't quote me on that. I'm not sure what Venus is doing. So there's that. What else? Oh, there's something else I'm missing. Can't remember what it was. Okay, but there's a lot going on. Lilith is transiting Scorpio, and I want to say Vesta and Juno may be doing the same thing, but don't quote me on that. Okay. All right, they're ready to talk. Okay, so let's see what's going on. We'll see what's going on for the collective. Why is it a blockage or whatever? Why is that? Whatever it is. And if you bought anything, so take what resonates. Obviously, leave the rest if it's not your story. Don't try to make it fit. Roles can be reversed. We'll see a potential outcome, okay? Okay. That's too many cards. That's like half the deck. Let's see. Am I taking jumpers? Jumpers, yes or no? Okay. I guess yes. Okay. All right. Thank you, Spirit and the Divine and Most High. All right. Show me what is going on for the collective. We have Courthouse. Now, I'm not a lawyer. This is not legal advice. This can be actual court or this could be spiritual court, but something is changing. 23 breaks down to a 25. What's today? Well, when I'm recording, it's a 12. So, by the 23rd, something's going on legally or spiritually in spiritual court. Okay. Give me one on that. Why? Okay. What's going on here? The veil. 65 is what? 11. You can be picking up on this. There's a big change happening. Now, that can even be something that is changing to balance something out. Something's about to be made right. Whatever that is for you, okay? What is that? A mature man here, okay? This could be also number 5. This could be you. This could be somebody you know. This could also be someone in spirit. It could be like a father figure. It could be your actual father. It could be grandfather or spirit guide, an actual person that's still living. It could be all kinds of things. Okay. What is this mature? What's this? Mature woman. Okay. Mature man and mature woman. This could be a couple, an older couple. I feel like somebody here is worried that you're able to see something through the veil, or this is people like ancestors with high honor here as well. So it's number 6, and then we also have number 25, which breaks onto a 7. Okay. Okay, so there was some type of battle here in spiritual court, or Sometimes this can be like an ancestor. So if you have somebody who was in the military for you, that was a man, could be a woman too. Could be grandfather or father figure, uncle, aunt, grandmother, mother, whatever it is. If whether they're in spirit, they're an ancestor or not. They're trying to talk to you about something. Something's being made right, or there is a woman here, a mature man and a woman here, mature woman that are maybe they're battling something out in court here. This could be you and somebody else. I don't know. Again, not legal advice. Okay, why is this happening? Which I'll clarify with the tarot. Okay. We have several. We have divine guidance. This is why. And we have the priest. Okay. 71 breaks down to an 8. We are in an 8 month, which is August. And we have 57, which is what? 12 chakras. Because it's that time. Something's being, this could be, I don't know, it could be ancestors here. Or your prayer was heard. If you pray, if you're a praying person, whatever the higher power is for you, for me it's God, but it could be anything for you. But this was like, you know, divine intervention in a way. You're in alignment for something. You are being divinely guided here. Sunflowers could be very important to you as well. Something could be coming to light. Now the priest can talk about something that was also done in secret. Abandonment. Why is this happening? You could be getting, I'm not saying you should abandon number 82 here. Breaks down to what, a 10? I'm not asking you to, I feel like somebody here has been trying to get you to, whatever your belief system is, someone's been trying to get you to abandon your belief system. Or, let's say you do believe in God or whatever your higher power is, but they want you to believe it in the way that they want you to believe it. Or you are being divinely guided here to turn your back on something or someone. Okay. Ooh, chakras and haters. Somebody hates or is hating on you. Man or woman, someone's a hater. They hate that you're in alignment. They hate that you're being divinely guided. They hate what you believe in. They want you to believe how they believe or how they want you to believe it. Now, with the high honor here, this can talk about, you know, authority. This can talk about routine. They talk about structure and discipline as well. So somebody here wants to be an authority over your life. Okay. Potential outcome, we got soulmate. Now, soulmates can be family, friends, anybody who leaves an impact. We have sweetheart. That could be you. Could be somebody else, right? Number 75, which is also 12. And then number 62, which is 8 as well. Okay. Okay, we got 44, which breaks down to an 8, which is ritual. Got 8, 8, 8 here. Portal. Now, ritual doesn't have to be something necessarily bad. It could be cleansing. It could be purification. It could be, you know, releasing. I got chills. Yeah, it could be like releasing things. We got chills. I don't know. You guys can see that, but I got chills all down my right side. Okay. Yeah, actual money. You could have money coming towards you as well. You're in alignment for something good. I feel like people think that you're doing something. No, I'm not here to throw no shade. Maybe you do practice. Maybe you are a practitioner. It can be used for all kinds of different things. But, you know, the Bible can be considered, a spell book in a way. It has a lot of rituals in it too. Not trying to blaspheme or anything, but there's something about you. People got it wrong about you. I don't think you care, because the divine knows your heart. You know you're being divinely guided, so you don't really care what people think about you. It's what the Most High or God or whomever your the divine or divine source, what you care more about that opinion. Not that you don't care, like you want like your kids, if you got them, your fur babies, if you got them to love you and you want to love on them. And if you got a partner, you want the same thing. You want your family to like you. But at the end of the day, you're not prioritizing. If you got kids, you're prioritizing, you do take care of your kids. What I mean is, like, you're not, and your fur babies and family and stuff, you are not putting too much weight in how people view you. What you care about is how the divine views you, feels about you, knows your heart. That's it. Now, do you want your kids, if you got them, to love you? Sure. You want a partner to love you if you got one? Sure. You want your friends and family to care and love you? Sure. Right? It's about quality, not quantity. You want to have quality relationships with the people in your life, and if people don't like you, you're not going to go out of your way to prove why they should. I'm not necessarily talking about kids or your fur babies. You know what I mean? You're not going out of your way to prove your worth to a partner or friends, why they should include you or like you or what have you. You let the strength of your character speak for it. Thank you. You let the strength of your heart and your character and your integrity speak for itself, and possibly your work. Okay. This could be grandparents or parents, or a father and a grandmother or something like that in spirit that are, yeah, look, yeah, you're so unbothered. 81 breaks down to a 9, and this is also 11 master number. So you are very intuitive here, and you're very unbothered, but you're not letting things go to your head. Like, some people get success, and that's not Tina Shea. We want everybody to be successful, but they let the money or, recognition go to their head. This is something that you're not doing. You're not bothered by what people think, Yeah, look, we also have a relationship as well over here. And gift. Okay. Number 4 and number 7 with the relationship, and number 17 breaks another. You got 4 8s here. That's so 8. So we have, where is it? Hold it. 8, 8, 8, and 8. So that's 1, 2. Boy, there's another one. Hold on, I feel like I messed it up. Hold up. So you got 1 right here. One right here. 1 right here. Yeah, you got 4 8. So 8 8 8 8. So you might want to look that up and see what that means for you. At the bottom you have innocence. So look, in prayer or faith. So I'm not saying you're an innocent human being, like you've never done anything wrong, right? But this is how the divine's looking at you. You're innocent of something. Now, we all have our sin, if that's how you want to go with it, right? Whatever your belief system is, 46 breaks down to a 10. You pray for people, right? You pray from a pure heart, because children, I feel, pray, from a pure heart, right? That's how the divine sees you, as like a child, like the divine's child. If that makes any sense, right? Listen, you pray for a relationship, it could be coming in for you, right? Then you have gift with innocence and a child. Like, you've had this gift or whatever your spiritual gifts are since you were a kid. People hate all that, but it was gifted to you from the divine. People don't think that, but you can't worry about that, if that makes any sense. Yeah, we got someone who wants to take an trash box here, and unexpected money. They want to do that. They want to take money from you. Unexpected money. They're an opportunist. Okay, we'll see what that's about in a second. Okay, what is this about? Hold on, it said use this. Okay, I'll leave that right there. Okay, and the unexpected money. Okay, let's see. What's this courthouse about? I'll look at that in a minute. What's the courthouse about? And then I'll get the tarot. Okay, transition. RIP. There's something about inheritance here that was supposed to come to you that you never actually got. Number 19 breaks down to a 10, and so a 1. You never got something. You're able to see something beyond the veil here. What's that about? Yeah, you pray for the truth, you're getting it. It says magic here, but it could just be like manifestations or prayer. It was heard. Okay. What's this mature man doing? Self-love. Okay. So I feel like there's ancestors here that are really trying to tell you that they're very proud that you are healing, because as you heal them. You're doing something And it's not easy. And I know it kind of gets cliche in the spiritual community, but no tea, no shade. But you really are healing generational trauma. Or you're really about to. You've been slowly but surely, diligently, repetitively, if you need be, taking like a little chunk of the generational trauma, or people want to call it generational curses, whatever, away, like chipping at it. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're being saluted. There's something about a father figure that might have been in the military, maybe. You're doing that through self-love. Most mature woman. Yeah, up in the clouds. Okay. Now, this could be a woman that is alive who is maybe been confusing people about you, or this is an ancestor, like a grandmother or something like that, or a mother or something, or an auntie that is making someone who has been going against you behind the scenes here confused. People are seeing this person as very confused, or delulu, maybe. Okay. What's this high honor about? Pathway. You took the honoring path. Period. Yep. Side note, you could be seeing your ancestor or ancestors here. Thank you. A way is being made, point blank, period. If you ask for a way to be made, if that's whatever this action is that they want you to take, or if that's the action, right, then there has to be a way forward then, right? If not, then what am I supposed to do? That kind of scenario, something like that. You've asked for a way to be made. If that is what they want you to do, to move forward, or whatever it is, that is being shown to you. Because no more confusion. You're getting absolute clarity here about your path forward. You're not wrong about something. A way is being made, and it's the honoring one. Your head held high. Honor. Honor and integrity can be very, very important to you. Okay, that's 35. Also, okay, excuse me, 35 breaks down to what? Another 8. That's 5 8s. 5. Okay. Let me go. Let's see. Before I move on, let me get the tarot. Let's see. What is this about? And then I'll do the. Okay. 5 8. Okay. What's that? What's the courthouse in transition about for the collective? Yeah, Queen of Cups in reverse. Could be a Cancer, a Pisces, maybe Scorpio. Someone here is trying to manipulate a situation to take something from you, or they did. You'll get it back, or something like that. It's being, yeah, someone who's been, someone's been trying to manipulate the court system against you. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, to get something from you, some type of financial windfall or money here, or get control over some type of money, almost like a conservatorship, or like control over some type of money. I don't think they're gonna get it. I feel like you are gonna get it, because you could be very emotional about this. You got Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, maybe Scorpio there. So what is this? The veil and magic. Okay, you're seeing past something or seeing through something. Yeah, Nine of Wands in the reverse. Okay, Sagittarius energy. Someone's lost all their spiritual protection because of how they've been trying to work you over, is how they're saying it. Okay. Yeah, money. Holding back your money. They lost all their spiritual protection because of that. Okay. Yeah. The veil, magic, and the Nine of Wands reverse. They can't hide it from you anymore. They've held it back for whatever reason. With the Nine of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles, that's 5 of Pentacles missing. So they've also been spending something too. Mature man and self-love. Okay. What's 5 and 9? What is that? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So another 5. So you got 3 5s and like 5 8s. What's this about? Yeah, Tower reverse. Okay. Aries, Scorpio, Aquarius here. So what I feel like you're being told here is to try to avoid any, you know, disasters when it comes to certain people. Like, there's something that's going to be very disruptive or that's coming your way, or it's going to be a bit of a shock in some form or fashion, because they have to give it to you, but it's not the right amount, whatever that is. Ooh, King of Cups in reverse. Okay. We got Queen of Cups in reverse, King of Cups in reverse. We got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. Yep. Whatever this, you may end up being very single here after you find out who's been behind this. Your ancestors here, your spiritual team, you know, are revealing this to you because they're making it so if they're, you know, if they're taking money from you, the money will be taken from them. Period. What's that King of Cups reverse about? Yeah, see, they're trying to block you. They're trying to block you. Nine of Pentacles, and yeah, somebody is on the fence here. Someone's trying to block you. There's been a stalemate between you and another person. I am not a lawyer, but this could talk about a divorce. Someone's trying to block you from a divorce. They're holding back money from you. Gemini, Libra there. Okay, what's this mature woman up in the clouds? Ooh, betrayal. Someone is actively trying to hide a very, very deep betrayal that will end a lot of things with this person. It feels financial. Or they're telling me that your ancestors here, it could be by an older woman who's been doing this behind your back or something like that. Or this is an ancestor telling you that, yeah, they need to be careful about that. All of our ancestors aren't like all love and light, honey, okay? They can get into some other shit, okay? Especially if they're a practitioner and they're living life, like when they were physically alive and helped a lot of people. If you are very spiritual, probably are, and you help people, yeah, that's not a good idea. Okay, people are starting to understand that they can't really do that anymore. That is coming to an end. Up in the clouds, like, you're not gonna, nope, I heard you're not gonna mess with my baby. What's that Ten of Swords about? Ace of Wands. They didn't hit with that stick, honey. Bow. There has Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, also Gemini here. There has been a very big betrayal here. Someone took actions to actively betray you on purpose. To betray your path. That can be talked about cheating as well. What's that Ace of Wands about? King of Pentacles. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Someone could have been sleeping with somebody. I do have two men here. This could also be a woman in their a masculine type of energy here. Well, this is someone who's very, very prosperous too, right? Or you got somebody coming back around. There's a way being made for you to get some type of finances. What's this honoring path? You're taking the honoring path here. Maybe you had a family member here or a grandparent. Could be Capricorn or Taurus or Virgo here that was very, very wealthy. You didn't know that? Okay, look, yeah, it's going to heal you. Whatever this is, it helps you heal so you can move forward. Somebody does want your forgiveness, or because you have forgiven people, that's why you put it, thank you, you put in that work. You really did put in the work to heal yourself, but also forgive others too from your past, whether they're alive or not, whether you told them or not. Because forgiveness isn't necessarily always for them. It's really just release you. And as you release yourself from the chains that bind you, basically, of pain, you release them too. Does that make any sense? Someone could have also told somebody that you didn't want an opportunity at work. Or if this person's being betrayed, if you got betrayed and an opportunity got taken from you, somebody who did that to you, they are also being betrayed and opportunities being taken from them or something, okay? There's an apology coming too, possibly. Yeah, somebody wants your forgiveness. But from taking money from you, or trying to stop other people from working with you, or not giving you this money, this opportunity here. Why is this happening? Because divine guidance, divine said so, basically. Yeah, wait, look, because of your loyalty to the divine guidance, because of your truth, because of your commitment, your devotion, whatever your higher power is, but I got, for me, it's God, Most High, but divine guidance here. Because of your faithfulness, right? That's why this is happening. Your devotion. You're being in alignment with something. Okay. One more on that? Yeah, that's, look, the truth. That's the truth. Bingo freaking bango. Gemini, yeah, that's the truth. Absolute truth. Your devotion to your higher power. To me, it's God, Most High, but it could be anything for you. No tea, no shade. But it's because of your devotion. Even when it was difficult, is what I heard. You didn't turn your back and run. You didn't give up on your purpose. Whatever that is for you. Your commitment. What's the priest about? Five of Swords. I'm telling you, the divine is, I'm telling you, they are battling this for you. Not even kidding you. Like, for real. They can see what you can't, obviously. Yeah, death in reverse. It's whatever this is kind of brutal. It's a brutal spiritual battle here. It seems like, because somebody here's been fighting against change. You didn't. That's why you're in alignment with the chakras and the aura here, right? And people, even though people, because you didn't give up, you didn't stop. Because you didn't give up, like I said, your devotion. People can't stand this, honey. People are mad about this, whatever this is, okay? People are going to say what they're going to say. You know? What can you do? What's the chakra about? Yeah, see, Page of Cups in reverse. People are very upset about this. Cancer, Pisces here. Even though people told you to quit, said you wouldn't be shit, whatever they said, that's what I heard. They said that you wasn't shit. Might be things that people have said that you didn't actually hear. Maybe they've said it to you, but they didn't say it like that. But when they were around other people, though, they did. Yep. Yep. Yeah, look, they celebrated this. They were being very, very, very petty. We got Cancer, Pisces here, Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer. They celebrated this, but okay, they celebrated way too soon. That you did not abandon it. You didn't turn your back. Even though, yeah, you had, well, a lot of reasons to. It was roadblock after roadblock, or setback after setback, but you still, blood, sweat, and tears, basically. What's that about? Okay. Yeah, and there was a lot of tears. A lot of tears, that's why. All your tears were libations. They were counted. They were collected, and they were counted. Knight of Swords in reverse, yeah. People really were, people really were trying to defeat you. For whatever reason, they're about to regret that. But it's not by you. You're not doing anything. My goodness, you're not doing anything to these people. No, you're not doing anything to this person or these people. I feel like it's more than one. What's this hater about? Look, Seven of Swords. They wanted to, that's why this is happening. So, people are hating the fact that, you know, they couldn't get away with something, or they're not going to get away with it. They really, someone here, if somebody isn't a believer, they're about to be a believer. If they're not a believer in karma, they're about to be. Because, you know what I'm saying? They celebrated trying to stall, delay, or take something from you in some form or fashion, but they celebrated a little too soon. That's what I'm hearing. They're about to regret ever attacking you or talking bad about you. Like, because that's very bad. That's, you know, What's that about? Yeah, this emperor. There could be a there could be a masculine here in your life. I don't know who this is. It's another person who's a hater. Also, there could be an earth sign coming towards you that's doing the honorable thing to give you an apology, but also to tell you the truth about this person right here. This is why this is happening. The truth about the people are starting to see that you're actually the one who's devoted. You stay true to your cause. You stay true to your divine guidance here. Yeah. Someone's going to, they're only sorry because they didn't tell you themselves, but someone's coming towards you to tell you something about someone who's a hater. It could be a masculine, a hater, Seven of Swords, and the Emperor. They hate the fact that they can't manipulate you anymore. They hate it. They absolutely hate it. This is someone who's a hater. This is why this is happening. So, you know, God prepared the table and before me in the presence of thine enemies. This is one of your enemies. They're a hater. Yeah, Six of Cups here. This is like a soulmate here. This could be like this not a father figure, but like a brother or a boss, or more so like a partner or something like that. This person you do have a lot of love for. This person was celebrating and hating on you, something that happened in the past. They were happy that it happened. They don't support you. They don't cheer you on. It makes them feel powerless, even though they are an emperor here. They have so much power. It's like people who want you to do well, just never better than them. Not saying you're doing better than this person or whatever, but I'm just saying, like, that's the vibe. Yeah, look, Empress. Look, we have a Queen of Cups reverse, a King of Cups reverse. We have a King of Pentacles here in the upright, right? And we have the Emperor and the Six of Cups and the Empress. Someone might have been cheating on you with somebody, one of your haters. They are also a hater. They could have been cheating on you with a baby mama or a baby daddy, depending on your preferences, orientation. They have this is about the past. This is why this is happening. You're being blessed in front of these two people. This could be their parents or your parents. I don't know. Okay. Ooh, King of Wands reverse. So this Emperor got demoted to a King of Wands reverse. They're being demoted because of what they've been doing behind your back. King of Wands reverse is a bully. This is someone who is, you know, doesn't take initiative, doesn't take action. They're very entitled. They can be quite petty, even a bit of a bully, even a bit abusive. Okay. They were celebrating something that was going against you. Yeah, Hermit in reverse. This person needs to heal. Virgo energy. We got Leo, got Aries, Sagittarius here with Hermit in reverse. This person lacks the ability for self-awareness, so that's why they're being demoted spiritually, but also financially. Because of how they mocked your pain. They mocked you when you cried. They mocked you when something was going wrong. Something that happened in the past. They quite literally was mocking you. Also, side note, this person could have lied to you about a baby mom or something like that. If that's the case, a Virgo didn't actually ride with them, didn't go to pick them up. They've been lying for up to 3 to 4 years about something. What is that about? They've been carrying around this burden, this overwhelming secret. You could have betrayed a Virgo as well, with a Libra, with a Nine of Swords reverse. They're in so much mental torment. They didn't have a guilty conscience they didn't when they did it, and they haven't since they've watched you and somebody else possibly or other people live a lie, knowing that they've lied. The truth is coming. The divine's bringing it in, period. And exposing this person, these people, period. But they're about to feel it now, because at the time they had no guilty conscience about it. They didn't feel bad. They watched you. They felt entitled to do so. Whomever this is, this entire freaking time. They've lost the support of the divine. They've lost the support of their ancestors. They've lost the support of other people too. Yeah, they're being demoted spiritually, possibly at work. Yeah, they're being demoted also in the 3D world too. If you're married to this person, that you may not be very soon. It's like you fulfilled your contract. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, moving on. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Let me see the Ace of Swords real quick. Show me the Ace of Swords real quick, please. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles. It's been a long time coming for the truth to be revealed. Taurus energy. Ooh-wee. Ace of Cups in reverse. And Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the Eight of Wands. Another 8. That's 6 8s in reverse. There's a backfire here. This person, the reason why this person, there's unrequited love here. This person was telling somebody that telling really everybody they didn't love you, they're going to leave you, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, somebody here's going to eat them words. They were talking shit about your business, if you have one, or your career, or whatever, and they went talking mad shit. A lot of shit. Very hateful stuff. They were the source, or one of the sources, of a smear campaign against you, and it's backfiring. They're about to be in so much, they're about to be overwhelmed with mental torment over this. It's eating them up. It's gonna eat them up. That's why this is happening, is because the divine says enough is enough already. Period. Okay. Let's see. What's this soulmate about? Potential outcome. There's been a rewrite of a spiritual contract between you and someone. You're out of alignment with this person. Yeah. Ooh, hidden enemy. So your soulmate, and again, I don't believe in that twin flame shit, right? Has this, that's why, another reason why they're being demoted. They have made themselves your enemy. According to the divine, they've turned foe. And if there's one thing, I think it's even in the Bible, if you go that route, does not like oppression. Show me the hidden enemy here. Message. This is someone who also has been talking about you behind your back to someone who is an enemy of yours. Or whatever. They're about to be shocked. That you know. And how long you've known. Or that they have to do something, make something right. Like something's being... Okay. Hold on, let me see. What's this sweetheart about? Like, you're actually not doing anything. If you light incense, okay, big deal. If you light a candle for prayer, because that's a white candle, that is ancestor veneration, but it's also for prayer. Or if it's a red candle, it can also be for prayer. It doesn't have to be magic like that. Look, sweetheart, work, labor, and efforts. Like, you work very, very hard. Someone just thinks it's lucky. No, it's a blessing. And because of your devotion. When you walk in purpose, it is not going to come easy. You will be tried continuously. Okay? Like, it's, you know what I mean? Look, ritual and trusted. Oh. So, what? So this person might have went to someone to do some type of whatever work on you. Whatever. And, yeah. That person that they went to go get work from on you to stop your money or block you, they trusted this person, whomever this is. Ritual and trusted. A trust ritual? I don't know what that means. Okay. That person, number 22, right? Got number 7 right there. Okay. This person either screwed them over or pissed them off, and they're not, yeah. Someone being trusted, I don't know, someone could be also an informant. We've got 22, which is a master number for self-mastery. 11 is an master number of intuition here. Yeah. Look, we got Ice Queen. 41 breaks down to another 5. So what is that? 4 or 5 5s? Yeah. A lot of 9s too. So something, also 38 is also an 11. So 1111, gateway. Okay. Yeah. Unbothered and community. 39 breaks down to a 12, which breaks down to a 3. Work, labor, and efforts. Ice Queen. I don't feel like you're being rude to anyone. You're just not giving, you're not giving this person or these people what they feel entitled to, because they're not entitled to it. No one, for someone who I'm reading for, you are not, you don't aim to be a nice person. You aim to be a good person. There's a difference. You can be a nice person, nice to everybody on the surface, and be just horrific behind the scenes. A good person is going to tell you the truth, even if it's hard to say, and they're going to hear the truth, even when it's difficult to hear. You see what I'm saying? Okay, community and rich guy. So you might be getting some type of opportunity here. Someone who's been, these people, this person, or whomever's been working against you this entire time, or they're going to act unfazed, unbothered by it, but they're bothered by it. And that's the point. So, and I don't mean this in a weird way. I don't mean like a twin flame kind of way, whatever that bullshit. Like, I'm telling you, I don't, I've seen a lot of bad shit happen with that for clients and stuff. No tea, no shade. But the divine is using you to set an example. Being prideful or arrogant and mocking someone's pain, laughing at their suffering, is not okay. You know, trying to stop them from doing what I have them doing is not okay. Aligning yourself with people who would mean them harm and laughing about it behind the scenes is not okay. It's wrong. Yeah. Profiting off of someone's suffering is not okay. Lying to people about someone is not okay. Yeah. Spreading false narratives, bearing false witness is not okay. To a whole entire community of people is not okay. Someone, there might have been an opportunity that you were supposed to give, but somebody here spun a false narrative about you to someone. That person might be realizing that they trust the wrong person here. Or something like that. Could be coming back around, possibly. Yeah, spinning a false narrative because they have money or that they think that they're entitled to do so. Entitlement and pride, vanity, vainglory, believing one is above reproach, beyond the reach of the divine, is definitely not okay. Oppression is not okay. Suppression of someone who is sent here or is here on assignment to do what they're supposed to be doing is not okay. Yeah. And whomever you are, you've had this gift since you were a child. Male or female, whatever. Right? You were innocent of whatever you were accused of. Which, you know, persecution is a real thing. In some form or fashion. Being judged. Like, other people's opinions, right? You know what I mean? Like, it's just that, opinions. That's subjective. Right? Not objective with backing with facts or something like that. What's the relationship? Yeah, so thief. Somebody... So if someone... We got relationship and thief. So either you are with somebody who was a freaking thief, a liar and a cheat, which we did have here, and they're... Somebody wanted to steal your spiritual gifts as well, or a gift that was meant for you. A spiritual gift with faith and gift here. You've had since you were a kid. Also, somebody here is cheating on you. Or if someone can take your relationship, then that's not your relationship. That's not your person. It's just not. If someone, your own person, is doing any type of spell work on you, and and that person did not check and see if that was even justified, whatever it is, and they did it anyways, yeah, they're pissed about that. It's not working now. Ooh, Thief and Jezebel. Yep, well, guess what? Then they can have them. If any man or woman can steal your person, good luck. They can keep them. Go over there. They can keep them. Good luck with that. You know what I mean? You know, it's not meant for you. Yeah, look, we got gift and change. Someone has a side note. They wanted to be seen the way you're seen. I don't know how to explain that. Gift and change. Someone's name could be Amy. The letters A and M and Y could be in someone's name. They wanted to make you look like you were the Jezebel, but really you're the one who's faithful. They actually want to be perceived as the one who's faithful, but really they're Jezebel here. Yeah. Yeah, change house. Okay. Someone's been in your house. Someone's been, or be careful of someone wanting to get into your home. Or someone's been sleeping, I hate to say that. If you're in a relationship in a marriage, someone has been sleeping with somebody in your home. What's faith about? Surprise. You are faithful. Surprise and starseed. Actually, you might be a starseed. So somebody here is realizing that you were not the one to be played with or messed with. What's innocence? Yeah, animosity. People, listen, you've been dealing with this since you were a kid, with people's animosity towards you. Because when you come around, you create change. You're a change agent sent on assignment. And you can see things. You know things. You don't know how you know it. You just do. Right? People got animosity towards you about that. So they would call you a Jezebel while they're actively cheating with your person. So your person's also a Jezebel too. It's the energy. Look, imprisonment. Nope. Someone might be going to jail too. Someone might be trapped, or they might be going to jail, or someone has, I don't know, someone might get caught up in someone's house and they end up going to jail. Someone been trying to break into your house? Side note, what's that about? Yeah, ascension. Yeah, no, because you've made the changes. They did not. That's someone could. It also could be spiritual jail. We got 53, which is what? An 8. So what is that? I don't even know the number now. It's getting up there. Another 5. 14 breaks down to a 5. What's 7 and 9? What is that? 10, what is it? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, a 7. Okay. And then another 8. Yep. More the animosity for, yeah, social media. So there's somebody around you or on social media that is hating on you for some reason because you're a starseed or something. You're chosen. Look, bondage. 86. They're trying to bind you in some form or fashion. I don't know what that means, but bondage. Obsessed. Someone's obsessed with animosity even though you're innocent towards them. Like you didn't do anything to this person or these people here. They're obsessed with keeping you bound. Okay. But good luck with that. That's gonna suck. Because they want your spiritual gifts or something. I don't know. Someone's been, I don't know. I guess it's called dosing swapping. But what's this hidden enemy about? I'm so over it. Let's see. We got judgment. Sagittarius, Scorpio. They're getting judged by this. And we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Leo, Aries, or Sag. Yeah, someone's being under heavy judgment because they're sleeping with your enemy. Like, someone is Florida Street sounding big time. Message. Yeah, 4 of Swords in reverse. Somebody here did something really reckless and impulsive, and they realize that now. Or they will. Aquarius, Libra. Strength card in reverse. Leo energy. Yeah, this is someone who's reckless. They have lack self-control. They get, it's like someone who has no impulse control. They feel entitled to do so. They don't feel like they have to treat you right. They are for the streets. Like, they'll sleep with anything or anyone. You know what I mean? Like really out there, even if it's a man, right? And they let it feed their ego. This person could also be getting some type of bad news. Shocking information. Could be some type of results or legal dispute or something like that. This is someone who does not even try to tame their lust. And they do it impulsively. So this be careful. Don't sleep with this person. Intimately or probably regularly, right? Like don't have sex with this person because they don't wear protection. What's sweetheart, work, labor, and efforts? What's that about? This person misses the way that you were open to them, but they're doing all this. Why would you be? Look, Eight of Swords. They know that you know something. This is knowing something but can't quite prove it, but still knowing it. Also, too, someone's trying to keep you stuck working or they want you to work on the relationship and put in all the effort and you pursuing them while they go out and pursue everything and anything that walks, right? No, they want to trap you. This person, I don't know, this person, there might be something coming out what this person does for work. Oh no, look. Queen of Wands in the reverse, vindictiveness. King of Wands reverse over here too. This person sleeps around with a lot of people that could be in relationships. And with the devil, someone's been trying to bind you. That's baneful magic. Obsession with binding you or having power and control over you. That's an obsession to do so. Someone's got an attachment. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's trust about? That's bad button friends, thank button friends right there. What's that devil about? Ooh, no, that is root word. That's root word. Yep. We got work, efforts, and labors. We also got the Eight of Swords, Queen of Wands reverse, and the devil here, and the Eight of Pentacles inverse. Yep. Criticizing you behind the scenes. So there could be somebody you know that's really working behind behind the scenes here to bind you. They're doing really heavy root work. They're vindictive. They're very upset at you for whatever reason. They're obsessed with stopping your work or your progress too. I don't know, that's weird. What's that about? Why? Virgo, Capricorn, yeah, they want you to be rejected. This is rooting someone. Yeah, they could have also gotten rejected. Or someone's going to be very pissed because they get rejected for an opportunity and you get it instead. Or they could be losing money because of what they've done. Or the devil always comes to collect, honey. They don't get to say no to that collection from the devil, unfortunately. Look, Six of Pentacles in reverse. Someone could have paid off a cop as well. They no longer have the money to pay this person off. Actual money, Ice Queen, okay? There's something about rejecting an offer. The Star card, Aquarius energy, but this is you being divinely guided here, no matter what your sign is. To heal, to take your spiritual baths. Don't forget to take your spiritual baths. Also up your protection. There could be a Sagittarius feminine maybe, or Leo or Aries feminine working with an Aquarius against you. Okay. That can be, I don't know, I'm not a lawyer, but that could be a case for defamation or slander. Star card, please. The Lovers in the reverse, Gemini energy. Yeah, somebody here is about to get exposed for cheating. They know it. It could be your person or something like that cheating on you, but also, working with other people against you, even their own family members. Like, they celebrated this shit. What's that false narrative about from the top? Yeah, Six of Wands. They were victorious for a time. That I'm telling you, someone here is getting straight up exposed, and it's not by you. It is not by you. High Priestess, even though you do know that somebody's behind something. You do know. You do know. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo. Yep. Yep. They wanted you left out in the cold. There's the Five of Pentacles I was telling you about earlier. Yep. Oh, let's see. What's this imprisonment about? Someone also could be getting in trouble for solicitation. Yeah, we got relationship thief, Jezebel, and imprisonment. Someone's going to jail for prostitution. Or that's what's getting exposed. Either a prostitution ring or someone's been getting prostitutes. Okay? Don't sleep with this person. Don't be intimate with this person. Nope. Four of Wands in reverse. Yep. There's definitely cheating here for sure. Aries, Leo here. Someone also could get caught up in someone's house. Yeah, Ten of Cups in reverse. Nope. There's a divorce happening potentially. That's why there's been no fulfillment. There's been no love. There's been no emotional intimacy between you and someone. It's because of that. Ooh, gosh. Yeah, look. King of Swords reverse, Aquarius energy. It could be Libra or Gemini. This is someone who's a master manipulator. King of Wands reverse with the King of Swords reverse. That is a master manipulator. Could be like kind of psychopathic. Someone might be going to jail for aggression or violence. I'll put free resources down below. I'm not wishing this on anybody, right? They went up against something. Faith. Someone's very surprised that you are a starseed or that you have strong faith. Whatever your higher, for me it's God, but it could be, you know. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Family. Someone lied about inheritance or some type of an aggression, and they're about to go to jail for something. There's a divorce. Ten of Cups reverse, Ten of Pentacles reverse. No. You got Four of Cups, and they hold back your emotions from this person or these people in general. It could also be friends and family members and partnerships as well. Yeah, hold your feelings back. Not because you're being ruthless or hurtful, but because you need to. Because you need to. For protection. Don't take any drinks or food from someone. Nine of Cups. And do not this is someone who's very, very, very greedy. You know, I don't know, someone might want to get you drunk or get you on something. Might be dosing you with something. Be mindful of drinks, food that you consume. Something might be in it. Someone's lying about it too. They want you incapacitated for some reason. Why is that? What's that incapacitation about? The Sun, Leo energy. Okay. Someone's also getting exposed for something that they did while they were drunk. Or what they've done. I don't know. Something's come to light about this person. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. King of Pentacles, Queen. There's a lot of people here. There's a lot of people here. Someone's very overindulgent. Bad. They could have got someone pregnant or something like that. Or they do this for money. Or they pay people money. Something about finances here you need to look at. Receipts. PayPal. CashApp. Venmo. Credit cards. Banking statements. You need to really dig into that. If someone gets aggro about that, right? It's because they're lying to you. And that's it, they're lying to you. Someone here is an opportunist. Big time. Someone around you maybe, or your person could be attached to somebody like that, and they need to be very mindful of that, okay? If your person is not the one who's doing this, they got people around them, family, friends, colleagues, co-workers, whatever, that are, you know, opportunists. Now, side note here, there could be something that happened at a job or a place of employment that's getting exposed. It was aggressive. Something was aggressive. I don't know what that means, but something was aggressive. I don't know. Someone could be getting investigated about that for someone. Okay. Okay. I don't know that. I have no idea what that means. Okay. That made me dizzy. Okay, so gift. Change. You have a gift of being able to change, or your gifts are changing. House. Or you're getting some type of accolades here, finances for this gift, and you have some type of ascension as well. Okay, let me see what that's about. Might have to get another, let me get another deck. What is that about? What's at the bottom of this one, though? Yeah, Six of Swords reverse. Somebody doesn't want you to walk away, either. But there's nothing here but destruction. Out of the frying pan into the fire. I mean, what are you supposed to do with this situation? They don't want to do anything. They don't want to change. Something's coming out about something. If I can just, let me see, hold on. What's this gift about with change, house, and ascension? Okay. Something is about to close out. Okay, 9/20. It could be, well, 17 breaks down to an 8, so August 9th or August 20th or 9/20 something. Okay, what's this gift about? No, look, gift of information. 4 of Wands reverse, Aries, Leo there, with a moon card reverse, Cancer, Pisces. So something's going to be revealed here. You're being gifted something about the truth and love. Okay, you're being gifted love, compassion, and peace here, but there's a truth here. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody has some type of love thing going on at work, or they did. You were right, it could be a Taurus. You've been gifted an opportunity. Something's going to come to light. You're being gifted information. Be careful of drinks, please, and food, okay? You're being, because, I don't know. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. There could be moon work on that. Moon ritual or something. Or something's coming out what somebody does for work. Or what happened at somebody's job. Somebody was dosed with something. I don't know. Keep someone quiet. I don't know what that means, and I don't like it. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. It's like something's not going to work. No. Pay attention to the details about something. I don't know. Yeah, there was a fight at work about something. 5 of Wands, because some type of competition here. Somebody wants you to compete for them. No. Absolutely not. Why would you do that? It's a waste of your time. Or something. Okay. Leo energy. There was some type of drama, some type of fight or competition at work or something. Regarding love or drinking, or somebody was on something. I don't know. Somebody got dosed. Yeah. Something. Yeah. Taurus energy. Oh, that's why. Or someone here was trying to slow down in the promise of love. Somebody was dosed with something to, I don't know, slow somebody down at work, or there was a fight with somebody at work, and somebody was slow moving because they got dosed with something. I don't know what that means. What's that change about? Queen of Swords in the upright. Okay, discernment. Listen to your own discernment here. You're not wrong here. Someone, I don't know, someone's being investigated for something. Someone's changed, or maybe somebody wants an opportunity to show you that they've changed. I don't know. No, King of Pentacles in reverse. No, Somebody went home and changed clothes after this took place. What the? I don't know what this means. Okay. Corruption here. There could be like an affair going on with somebody from work. Someone got dosed with something that slowed them down. It got violent. I don't know what happened here. What's that about? Someone's being investigated for something. With the Queen of Swords, can be a lawyer, can also be an investigator, could be a cop maybe. This is someone who has a lot of discernment here. Someone was an undercover cop. They just changed out of their work clothes at a place of employment before they went over there to uncover some type of corruption. I don't know. Now we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So, yeah, somebody's being investigated. How many people? There's so many people here. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune reverse. Sagittarius could also be Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, maybe Capricorn as well. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, someone's under investigation big time. Yeah, by the choices that they made. 2 of Wands reverse, Aries energy. Yep. Communication. That's questioning. Someone's being questioned about something. Well, why did you go home and change then if nothing happened? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. Somebody was seen doing something. Someone may decide to come in and tell you the truth about something. I don't know. Okay. Something about the house. A house? What's that about a house? Someone could be coming to your house. The stars. Yeah. Okay, that could be the cops. I don't know. Aquarius energy. It's storming outside. Take your spiritual bath as well. Something is healing. There's some type of truth about a house with a star. An Aquarius's house. Somebody may go to an Aquarius's house and they go out together. Someone was spotted out in public. Yeah, Nine of Wands reverse. Something was that the star is out in the sky, right? Everybody can see it. Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, something's getting exposed. It's gonna again break. Yeah. So you were devoted to your connection. Somebody has definitely not been. High Priestess in reverse. So, I don't know. Somebody here wants to catch you outside the house. Where you have no protection. For some reason, someone's spying on you outside your house. I'm not trying to scare you. They're hoping that a relationship fails. But they want, Nine of Wands can talk about lack of protection, but defensiveness as well. But a secret and a hidden agenda is going to be revealed. Cancer, maybe Leo there. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What's that about? What's that going to be revealed? Or somebody's secrets are no longer protected anymore. Yeah, walking away. Somebody wants to catch you outside the house for some reason. Pisces energy. Yeah, the lies. Or somebody's trying to catch you in a lie that is not actually happening. That's a big lie. Okay, we got Pisces. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What's that big lie about from the top? Now we have the Emperor in reverse. Yep. So somebody's going to be seen as a big-ass liar and a control freak. The Emperor in reverse is not a good person. They will cheat on you. They will manipulate you. They'll gaslight you. They're controlling. They're very abusive, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nasty. Aries, Taurus, maybe Leo there. And the Four of Cups in reverse. Very emotionally fucked up person towards you. And they were saying that that was you doing that to them, but in reality, it was them doing that to you. Darbo, honey, deflection, 100, ascension. I gotta hurry up. Six of Swords, moving forward. Aquarius energy, justice. There's some. I'm telling you, your justice is moving away from the situation, slowly but surely. But also to somebody here, you might need protection. I am not a cop and I am not a lawyer, but you might need a protection order from somebody because they ain't not wrapped tight, honey. Libra energy. The Six of Swords can talk about escaping a bad situation as well, possibly. Okay. Or someone could be on the run from the cops. Libra. Aquarius. Okay, let me go over here. What the hell is this about? So you have innocence here. We have animosity. You have social media. You have bondage. And then you have obsessed. Okay, that's weird. Somebody being weird. We do have destruction. Ooh. What I saw, remember I told you I had destruction here behind that, right? Okay, they told me take it. We got innocence, destruction. We got animosity and lust. We have social media and please help poverty. So someone's doing something like that on social media. Someone's going to be destroyed by their own animosity and lust against you. Bondage, third party sitch, right? Somebody, I don't know, there's something about a kidnapping. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer and I'm not a cop, but something about a kidnapping or I don't know, something. We got obsess, opposition. No, they're 8 right here. How many? I don't know. There's like a ton of 8s here. And we got false person or persons. And then we have secrets. I don't know. There could be a third party trying to snatch somebody up here. I'm not trying to scare you or make you paranoid, but be aware of your surroundings, okay? Someone's got a lot of animosity towards you because of lust. Okay, that's weird. Somebody a boss here, boss and rising star. So somebody here, we got divinity, and then we have energetic vampire. Yeah, somebody wants to drain your divinity. That's gross. Yeah, somebody's got issues, honey. Yeah. Okay, put that right there. All right, let's see. And I will do this one too. Unexpected. We got a trash box. So that's an opportunist, someone who's a fool, ignorant, and unexpected money. Trash box. Okay, what is this innocence and destruction about? Ten of Swords in reverse. This, nope. So, Gemini energy. But deep betrayal. That's a deep betrayal. Yeah, someone was not protecting someone. Someone was innocent of something. Someone did not protect someone. What's destruction about? Ooh, yeah, that's what's coming. Yeah, devil in reverse. Yep, destruction is coming to anybody who was on this kind of fucking time before we had in the upright. Yep, and somebody knows it's coming. You foretold something, or you had a dream that this was about to happen. What's animosity? Someone says, well, you need to do this now before she or he destroys everything. I don't know. Animosity. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Now, someone is not, they don't support you whatsoever. Someone really does not support you whatsoever. Virgo energy. They're not on your team. Y'all not on the same page because someone's got lust problems. Yeah, look, they do not support you getting some type of recognition because they want to be the one who gets recognized for shit, but they haven't actually done the inner work. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. Why? Because they haven't done the work. Three of Pentacles in reverse. They haven't done the work. Why would somebody want to get, they want to get recognition without actually doing the work. They want to wear the crown without actually taking responsibility and accountability and do the inner work and actually put in the work. But they still want to be recognized. They want to be put on a pedestal that they don't fucking deserve. They're not entitled to that shit. Nobody is. You're not either, collective. No. They're very, very petty, very emotionally immature, but they haven't done the inner work. Again, they want to be recognized, right, for shit that they actually didn't earn themselves. They might have a lot of people who work for them, maybe, that actually does the work for them. Maybe they do some of the work, but they want to benefit off of other people's work. Okay. Lust. Yeah, look, this person, no. No. They're very emotionally mature. No. And look, they're getting caught up. Someone is getting caught cheating. Seven of Swords reverse. We have 4 we had in the upright. They're getting caught cheating. Nine of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, possibly with a friend of yours. They got an apology to make towards you. It's not necessarily true. Or they're going to give you an apology. Maybe they're going to, don't sleep with this person. Please don't sleep with this person. This person's got problems, okay? Someone's got problems here. They're getting exposed for that, or they're getting caught. And I don't think it's by you. What's this social media about? The Fool in reverse. Recklessness on social media here. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know. It's not you that's exposing this person. I don't know if you know all about this. You might know some, but you don't know about all of this shit. But somebody else is doing it. And you're going to let it go. It won't be no fresh start there. Aries, Aquarius, Virgo, Capricorn. What's poverty? Please help. Yeah, King of Cups in the upright. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here, or some masculine. Again, it's supposed to be very, they come off as like they're so emotionally intelligent or so emotionally connected, but really they're not. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know, someone's going to want to come back around towards you for some reason. With regrets and remorse with 5 of Cups here. More 5s, okay. Don't let somebody back into your house, please. Whomever this is. I don't know, this could be like an ex of yours. An ex-husband or ex-wife or whatever, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. This person wants back in because they're not wrapped tight. They're not wrapped tight. Don't let this person in your house. Whomever this, nope. Side note, someone's trying to set you up. They're trying to get a masculine to do it, possibly a Pisces. But you help that person at some point. They're going to rethink it. We got bondage and third party stitch or something. I don't know. What's this bondage about? Someone can be born 1986. Somebody wants to stop you. Gag order here from speaking or get you to sign a non-disclosure. I am not a freaking lawyer. Okay? Or someone's trying to do that towards somebody at a distance. The silence? I don't know. Silence someone. Yeah, the world in reverse. Yeah. Completion of a cycle here. Stop someone from speaking. I don't like this message. Okay. What is this about? The Sun card with third party. Something's going to be exposed about a third party at a distance here from you possibly, or someone's trying to stop someone from, yep, bondage. Again, whatever's coming to light, I don't know if it's true or not. Third party could be exposing it, whomever the third party is. Someone never stopped talking to somebody. That's what I want to tell you. Someone never stopped talking to someone. So if you had they had a third party, it could be somebody you know, or it could have been a friend of yours. Maybe it's not a friend of yours anymore. They never stopped talking to this person behind your back. Yep, Ten of Wands in reverse. They want to stop you from speaking, or they want to stop this third party from speaking. Leo, Sag, or a Virgo. There could be a Virgo dropping a dime on somebody with the Page of Pentacles here too. They're about to expose someone. It's like a whole group of people, a lot of people are turning, they're turning against each other. Period. Because they've all been lying to each other, lying about each other, backbiting, backstabbing. I don't know. Be careful of obsessed people. I don't know what that's about. What's obsessed about? The Magician, Virgo, Gemini. Someone's obsessed with manifesting something off of you. Yeah, they want to stop you. Pisces too. They want to stop you. They want to delay your manifestations. They're obsessed with it. But there's judgment being called on them. Sagittarius, Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, period. Judgment's being called on the situation. Yeah, regarding the past. They got the warnings, they didn't listen. Judgment's here. You're not going to be able to hide from judgment or karma, point blank period. No. There's opposition about. The Lovers, Gemini. Could be a partner of yours that's your op. Or Gemini. Okay, we got Queen of Cups. Again, Cancer, Pisces, maybe Scorpio here. And Ten of Cups, this person could also be married. Or Cancer energy. Or it could be in your own family. I don't know. People, I don't know. I don't get it. They're, exposed. Lies being exposed here. What's false person about? Three of Cups. Someone lied about a third party, Cancer energy, or lied about a reconciliation to your person, or they lied about either your person lied to you about a third party, or people lied on you. People celebrated these lies. Hermit in reverse again, Virgo. And Knight of Wands, again, in reverse. Completely different deck. Could be an Aries, Leo, or Sag. Someone also needs to go to the doctor here. Someone lied about their sexual health. Yep, Four of Swords in reverse, different deck. Someone did something impulsive. Someone did not protect themselves. They've been juggling you. Two of Pentacles here. What's the secrets about? Seven of Cups, keeping the illusion going. Secret competition, or not that you're competing, but secret options. This is sexual debauchery, delusions, fantasy, delulu. Someone's had their options very open. Death in reverse, and they want it to be that way. Again, Death card, different deck in reverse. They don't want that to change. They don't want the illusion to end. or something. But they also secretly, they want you to think that they want to change or that they're going to, but really they're not going to. In fact, they're going to get worse. Tower, again, different deck in reverse. Yeah, no, this is coming crashing down. Yep. That's the one thing that is constant, all of creation, all of time, is change. Change is inevitable. It can change for the better, though, or it can change for the worse. Aries, Scorpio, Aquarius. Look, Six of Pentacles and upright. Yeah, equal give and take. They don't want to change. They don't want to be fair. They don't want to be equal. No. Now we have them in the upright. Ace of Pentacles. They don't want you to get this opportunity about something. King of Wands. Now that's in the upright. Okay. Somebody's a daddy. They want you to give to them. And they want you to think that they're going to give to you, but really they're not. They're very, very selfish. Even when the King of Wands is in the upright, they're good looking, they're, you know, dapper, or they're very attractive, but, you know, they want to keep their options open. They want new opportunities. They don't want you to have it. Or they want to take credit for it. No. That's a fuck no. They want to have you and third parties. Now, if you're into that, that's your business, right? But most of you, that's going to be a fuck no. All right, real quick, let's see. That's going to be fuck no. We got trash box. It's a whole fucking clown here. Unexpected money. They're opportunist. That makes they do things to get money that make them look like a boss. They got rising star. They want to manage you, be your boss or your manager or something. Rising star. I don't know what that means. This could be somebody that works. Your person could 88 right there. 8 portal. 7 over here too. Or somebody here that they work with or work for or something like that. Maybe that's what they want to do. Right? Okay, then we have divinity. And then we have energy vampire. No. Whomever this is, no. I don't know. I'm over it though. Let's see. What's this person's problem? What's the trash box about? This could be somebody that works with them or they work for or works for them that is trying to do this to this person or somebody else here possibly. So keep that in mind. Obviously roles can be reversed, and this could be all outside of you too and not outside of a connection. Keep that in mind. So there's a lot of people involved in some shit here. A lot of people here. Or there's somebody here that they've been trying to stop bringing some type of opportunity to you for some reason. Queen of Swords in reverse. Malicious gossip. Malicious intent. Gossip, rumor, slander, defamation. Someone's hella triggered. Gemini, Libra, maybe Aquarius there. Oh, yeah. Page of Wands, communication. News. They're triggered by some type of news. Aries energy. Some type of... They're triggered by your good news. I don't know why. Yeah, 8 of Wands. Another 8. How many 8s here? 8 of Wands. Communication. They're triggered by that. Okay. Something about the stroke of midnight. I don't know, but I gotta go sleep. Unexpected money here. The Wheel of Fortune. Look. They're triggered by this. Okay. Look. Boss and the Star. Aquarius energy. Somebody here, I don't know. Somebody wants to control your money, or they want to control your success or something like that. They want to boss you around or be the boss. Look, death in reverse. They don't want to change. They want you to think that though. They still want to control you. Who is this? Or somebody wants to control somebody else. There could be an Aquarius trying to control somebody else who's trying to control you via them. I don't know how to explain that. What's that death card in reverse about? 3 of Cups in the upright. You see what I'm saying? Like, they want to have their cake and eat it too. They want to be with somebody and still be with you. And then you be okay with that. They're fucking crazy. Someone's out of lost. I mean, unless you're into that, that's your business. But for most of you, it's not. What's Rising Star about? No. 7 of Wands. You will protect yourself, honey. It feels like you're standing on business here. You're not going to go seesawing with somebody. You're not going to go back and forth. You're not going to let them go back and forth. They want to go do that. Go do that over there. Go do that with somebody else. Go play with somebody else's life. This is a person who has a strong need to be needed. And it's not because they want to be needed, which is not necessarily healthy. It's because they have a need for power and control. So they want somebody to need them financially, and that way they can do whatever. So they make all the money, and they can do whatever the fuck they want, and they can treat you like shit and cheat on you and do all this other crazy shit because they have a need to be needed. And then they can try to drain you of your divinity here, or your light, and make it look like their own, because they have no personality. They have like an empty void, unfortunately, for some of them. Or this is somebody attached to your person, or whomever this is. Look, Judgment in reverse. They are trying to protect themselves from receiving karma. That's not how that Judgment reverse. No. This person is very defensive, and they have misjudged you, but they've also have been very judgmental, self-righteous, honey. It's the haughty arrogance, attitude, and impression, the entitlement that they have the right to do this to you when they don't have the fucking right, period. This is somebody who wants to be needed financially, right? So they don't have to treat you like an equal human being. High Priestess, you know this already. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you know this already. And they misjudge your spiritual protection as well. You are protected. What's the divinity about? The Empress in reverse. Yeah, they want to wear your divinity, wear your like copy your personality, go out there, get women, get dudes, whatever this is, and act like it's them, but really it's you. Your light shines on them. Your favor also does that too, and makes them look good. Ace of Cups reverse. This person, they're draining you. This is draining the shit out of you. We got Taurus, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Ace of Cups reverse. This person does not love you. I don't care what they say. They don't love you. And they're draining the shit out of you. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. And then they want to put it on and act like it's theirs when it's not theirs. They want you too drained to be able to take opportunities here or receive abundance. Look. We got, look, the Tower again in the upright, and the Six of Wands. There's a Tower that's coming publicly. This person, people are about to be shocked by something. What's this energetic vampire doing over here? Four of Swords in the upright, pulling back, and the Eight of Cups. Now, I don't know. I'm not saying you should hit him with a water hose, but that's a woman hitting somebody with a water hose. You're like, you tell someone, back up, give me 100 feet, give me 400 feet. Back up. Yeah, Page of Pentacles in the upright. Yeah, look. This person's salty. From the top, Ace of Wands. Look. They want to look like they're... I'm not saying this person couldn't be a big deal or that they're not a big deal, but they don't want to do the inner work. They just want to fake it till they make it. This is someone who will tell you whatever they think you want to hear, but they will never actually do the work. But they may have third parties, family and friends fucking full, but the moment you're no longer around this person, all hell breaks loose for this individual. Not because of you, but because they can't wear your likeness. They can't wear your likeness or your light anymore. They're not siphoning you anymore, energetically or whatever, and they know that. It's an energy vampire. And straight up and down. That's what it is. Weird. This is weird. Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah. No. They don't even try to fight off the devil here. Five of Wands reverse and the devil reverse. So Leo, Capricorn here. No, Six of Cups. There's something about the past that this person's done. You being around them, they think it's protecting them from some type of judgment. No, everybody receives some type of judgment. Now, if you're not meant to receive some type of karma, right? This is the type of person that would tell you that you will never be able to do better than them. That's not true. That's abusive, what they're saying. And they're also neglecting you, and they're also not being respectful, and they're also cheating, and they're also saying hurt, like they're intentionally trying to weaken your resolve or your will, but they're also intentionally trying to weaken your confidence. That's a hallmark of an abuser. When they tear you down and say shit like, well, you'll never, and put you down and make jokes at your expense, hateful shit. Run smear campaigns on you, cheat on you, and they want you to be okay with that because they want power over you. It's not about love. This person, and they drain the sun out of you, they don't love you. No, this is not about love. It's about their feeding their need for power and control to make them feel good about themselves. And they pretend to have your spirit, your energy. Your energy is on this person. It makes them shine more. Maybe they do have shine, or maybe they did at one point have shine, but they've, whatever reason, for I don't know why, probably because all this toxic shit they've been doing, they've lost some of that, or if they've lost a good chunk of it. People don't see them the same way anymore. They need to heal. Yeah, 10 of Cups. They need to heal. They need to heal their family of origin wounds, period. Nine of Swords in reverse. Yep, and stop trying to attack you. Five of Pentacles, the upright. They need to go heal. The Moon, they could be hiding something about their health, their physical health as well. Maybe, I'm not judging anyone, but it could be their physical health and or mental health. And that's no tea, no shade, but it's not your problem. It's not your obligation to heal this person. It's not. They need to do the work themselves. You have to do your work. They have to do theirs. Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, but they don't want you to. No. I don't know. Some could be sneaking somebody in the house. Cancer, Pisces here. Six of Aquarius. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. They're going to reap what they've sown here. They know it. King of Pentacles in reverse. For some type of corruption, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Something in. They stole a letter. They stole a letter or some form of communication from you that they're hiding from you. Now we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, no. If they want to go back to somebody from their past, if they want to have a third party or whatever they want to do, they want to do polyamorous. If you're not into that, or if you're into that, that's your business. I'm not judging, right? Everybody need to go get tested though. Safety first. But if you're not into that, and I don't think you are, you're like, oh, fuck, no. No, Ten of Swords, no. You're getting off the sinking Titanic here, the sinking ship. Nope. Seven of Cups, nope. This person has slept with a lot of people. They've gotten a lot of coochie. A lot of whatever. If it's a man, coochie, or whatever your preferences are, it could be whatever, no tea, no shade, or whatever. Someone's done a lot. Yeah, Nine of Cups, a lot. Four of Wands, and then they want to come back home and apologize to you. I feel like no. Nope. They've even taken money that y'all could be paying for bills and giving it to third parties to take. They take third parties out on dates, but they can't spend no time with you. This person ain't it, honey. They're not it. Whomever this is, I'm sorry. Or if this is somebody you know, if that's not your person, and somebody you know is going through this, they're not it. Nope. We got 10. Look, we have at the bottom here, we got distant future. We got Six of Swords in reverse. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. There is no escape from a situation. Okay. Someone keeps trying to get away with something. Ten of Pentacles in the upright. Family dynamic or marriage. And the Two of Pentacles. Someone is definitely juggling. They're never going to change. No. They're so manipulative. And they're a liar. Bad, honey. Alright, let me pause this, let me take this back, and then we'll do, I don't know, something else. I gotta get off of this, so I'll be right back. Now, does this mean that this person couldn't change? Sure, but they're not gonna change with you being around them. Because I do believe people can change. I've been on both sides of that coin of betrayal. I've been the betrayed and the betrayer, so people can change. But it takes a long time, and it takes a lot of inner work, and it takes a lot of discipline, and it takes a lot of being uncomfortable and cringe at yourself. It's very uncomfortable, but it's also very necessary, right? And you can't do the work for them. This is somebody who doesn't want to do the work because they think you're going to do it for them. Maybe you've tried to do it. You maybe try to do it with them. Maybe you read things to them or something like that. but they actually don't want to change. They have that right to do so. They do. You are not obligated, though, to be with this person if they don't. You owe no loyalty, no obligation to anyone who wants to be abusive, cheat on you, you know, put your health or safety or financial security in jeopardy. No. Or that of your offspring, whatever, in jeopardy. You don't have to do that. Now, side note too, this person, either they're spying on you, getting other people to spy on you, paying for it as well possibly, and they're not finding anything. It's misdirection. It's classic misdirection. Or they eavesdrop on you and then act like they don't, but they do, because they're gonna say something. They say things that you're like, what are you talking about? And I don't know. Then you have to think about it. And you're like, for some reason, this person could also either be doing spell work or got spell work on you. That person, they betrayed that person too, and that's a bad idea to betray a spiritual. All right. But if someone can take your man or your woman, collective, that is not your person. Let them have them. Keep them. Keep him. Keep her. Bye. You know what I'm saying? Good luck on that one. Right? This is the type of person who doesn't heal. They just switch victims. They just switch relationships. They find other people that are not as wise as you, that they can manipulate, they can dominate, they can control, that make them feel good about themselves so they can feel powerful, because they have not healed, and they probably, I hate to say, they may not ever heal. Do you want to wait around forever on that? This is somebody who's never really been accountable. They've never really suffered real consequences to their actions. And just because if this person gives you an apology or a fake apology, that's not the same thing as accountability. Accountability is when you take the steps and actions that you say you're going to take. So said a thing that was, hurtful or harmful to you doesn't ever happen again. That's the accountability. Giving an apology is fake without change behavior, or an apology in general without change behavior. That is 100% manipulation. It's gaslighting you too. It's giving you false hope that ain't fucking real. This ain't nothing real about this person. Not really. Unfortunately. Let's see, anything else you need to know? I gotta go. Look, thoughts and consideration, reflection. This person mirrors back to you what they think you want to see, or they're mirroring back to you a reflection of yourself because they're an energy vampire or something like that. Thoughts and consideration. They need to sit down and sit with themselves. You also need to do the same thing. Reflect on some things about this part. I feel like you've said everything whomever you are, you may have said everything you could and can. You've tried everything, probably more than once. Done all the bad things, toxic things, tried all the healthy ways, and this person does not take you into consideration whatsoever. No. This is a no. Look, wishing well. Look, wishful, keeping the faith. They want you to think and be considerate and keep. They want you to keep the faith and be wishful about them changing. I don't think they're going to. You just keep the faith about you. Look, guilty until proven innocent. You're being asked. I'm not saying you should or shouldn't, but you're being asked here to. This is that person. Well, you just need to trust me. For what? What evidence is there for this person to trust you? Right? Or what evidence have they shown you, collective, for them to actually trust you? Have they been consistent? Have they been kind? Have they been respectful? Have they been honest? Someone who will manipulate you, give you fake apologies, not actually change, will manipulate you and gaslight you, try to get, 100% is a liar. And if they'll lie, well, obviously we had it in the cards, they'll cheat. If they'll cheat, they'll steal. And if they'll do all that, and there is no end cap to how low they'll go, there's no telling what this person is capable of. Truly, we have guilty until proven innocent. So you're being asked to consider this. You can keep the faith from a safe distance. You know what I mean? If you want to, but I don't recommend anybody waiting on nobody. But this is the type of person you have to treat that they're guilty until proven innocent. You do have to treat them as if they're guilty until proven innocent, and they do have to prove that they're innocent. Look, we also have Mask, unveil what is hidden. Yep. This one, to be honest with you. Yeah, moon cycles. Someone needs, there is a cycle here. You're in a cycle with this person, whatever this is, you are. There's secrets here, support system. Someone is hiding a lot from you. A lot. And other people, their own support system, is enabling them to do so. Okay, we also have shadow work. Time to analyze what you have been avoiding. You probably need to do some shadow work too about this situation, whatever this is for you. Obviously, this person needs to do it. You can't do it for them. You can only do your own. Right? Someone needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror. Look, maturity, abundance, and harvest. Right? By autumn, obviously this is for August, but can obviously exceed past that. There's something about the autumn time. Look, we have ground, time to unwind and relax. So you need to focus on that. Focus on your abundance, your maturity, your personal growth, your spiritual growth, whatever that is for you. Ground your energy here. We got youth, excitement, and explore, summertime. Y'all are very different in energies. And we got fairy dust, anything is possible. Yeah, this person, I'm not saying anything isn't possible. What I mean is like, okay, that's great. What actions are you taking for that anything to become a reality at some point? You see what I'm saying? There's a difference. There's a difference between telling somebody, blowing smoke up someone's ass so they stay around, and actually showing them that you are actually doing the work internally for that to be a reality at some point. You know, this person doesn't want to do the work, but they want all the accolades or all the reward for that work that they are actually not doing, or something like that. Okay, or somebody you know, or this one. I hope they're not be. Look, we got tea time, mindfulness, calm, mind and body in harmony, focus, meditation, tea time. So I feel like you were taking that time to really focus. Wishing well. What's that about, real quick? I gotta go. Planting seeds. Look, reap what you sow. Putting in work, growth, and nurturing. You're planting seeds, and they're growing. And God help anyone who disrespects the queen. You don't want to be disrespected anymore. Look, guilty, witch trials, guilty to proven innocent. You got cut through the confusion. Discernment. This is bingo, freaking bango, the Ace of Swords. And it says discernment, intuition, clarity, truth, spiritual, gift of wisdom, foresight, intellect, new ideas, and focus. You already know this to be true. You have to treat this person as if they're guilty until they are proven innocent for about something. This person mocks you. This person is getting hella karma for mocking you for something, or all the shit that's been going on here. I feel like you know that. You can feel it. Do not even, that's divine business, honey. Do not get involved. Focus on you. Say you don't know what to do. Focus on you. Stay on your side of the street. Focus on your purpose, whatever that is. Focus on your fur babies if you got them, kids if you got them. Take care of your home, whatever. And yeah. Look. You got sexual, or well, it is sexual energy here, but sacral chakra in reverse. Nope. Unveil what is hidden. Nope. Not having sex with somebody. Nope. It says creative expression, sexual energy, and emotions. Nope. It's a no until the truth is here. Moon cycles. Yep. Look. Coming in hot. Someone's mad. Big mad. Rage and confusion. Be careful about this. Someone's very, very, very angry with you. Or someone's very angry. We got rumors, verbal abuse, lies, slander, judgment, psychological projection. They're projecting this shit on you, but you're not accepting it anymore. You're not acting. This person might be trying to get you out of pocket here to... That way they can confirm the smear campaign they've been running against you with other people's support system. Look, thief, no. Stealing property, robbing you of your energy, time, money, and power, caught red-handed. So somebody here is getting caught red-handed doing this shit. Maybe somebody in your support system is calling this person out, or maybe their own people are calling this person out on something. Ooh, someone stole inheritance, death and coffin. Someone stole inheritance. Or something weird about that, okay? I want you to stay safe. What's this shadow work about? Yep. Sit, observe, sit, watch, observe, then make your move. So sit, do your shadow work, do your healing, be observant. Okay, pay attention, focus on you, but also pay attention. What's autumn about? Maturity, abundance, and harvest. Yeah, look. You tapped into the infinite flow of the universe. Exactly. You need to ground the energy too. Stay grounded and enjoy the silence. Focus on your peace. Protect your peace. What's summer about? Yeah, pay attention. You've been seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities here. Is that in the upright? Yeah. Yep. This person has too, I believe, but they're not really paying attention to that, I don't think. Yeah, look. Look. Fairy dust. Anything is possible. What I want wants me. Energetic match to your heart's desire and soul purpose. Manifest and attract. What goes around comes back around. So this person, they want what they want. But you might be burning bridges with this individual. Or they want you to burn bridges with them. Or something. Baneful magic. Yeah. You find this out? No. Sad news, message concern? Nope. Certified mail or text message? Nope. And elimination of evil. So, no. Look, they want to destroy your finances. Yeah. They have deluded attachments. No. No. They have had people stroke their ego and tell them how I'm not saying this person isn't wonderful. What I'm saying is, like, they probably have very endearing qualities, I'm sure. Absolutely. Right? But it's time for them to do the work. Right? And some people choose not to. And then all that good stuff that they were creating or building or whatever, manifesting, they don't get to have it. Because they're not listening. They let it go to their head. They let it stroke their ego, not feed their soul. There's a big difference in that. Big difference. You're not going to get all your blessings until you learn and demonstrate your lessons, period. This is the type of person who thinks that they get to play God in your life and teach you lessons, while meanwhile they haven't really learned any of theirs. Ultimately, they know how to fake the funk, fake it till they make it, basically. Ooh, honey, just, I'm sure you do love them very much. I'm sure that you have lots of love for this person. You may even be in love with this individual. However, your self-respect has to be greater than your feelings for this person, period. 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 Because I really don't feel like they actually love you. I think they love the idea of you. And how it makes them look. And the fact that they can drain you. This is like, I don't know, ideas or delusions of grandeur this person may have. I don't know. Not that they can't be great, but you got to do the work. You have to do the inner work. It's not just going to work, it's actually doing the inner work. But this is someone who manifests off of other people's hard work. And they're not very disciplined. You got to have discipline and vision and, yeah, and routine, structure. Let's do an all signs real quick. I got to go. It's a long reading. All right, let's see. Show me collective versus all 12 zodiac signs from now, from August when I'm reading it to and beyond. So it can take a while to play out, but let's see. I guess until the end of the year. We'll say December. Maybe I'll put that on the, yeah, we'll say August to December 2025. August through December. Show me. Now this obviously could be you, could be them. Roles, take what resonates, leave the rest. Roles can be reversed. This can obviously also be somebody y'all know or you know that's going through this, possibly, or doing this. It could be family, friends, colleagues, co-workers, whatever, right? Maybe you try to help somebody. It could be a friend or a family member, and they just don't fucking listen. They can't be told nothing. They can't be told shit about nothing. Spirit, please show me that from Aries to Pisces, please. Thank you, Spirit, and the Most High and Divine. Thank you. All right, here we go. If you're done with an Aries, and we got it my way. Selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride, and ego. One more on that. Faith, healing, meditation, and praying. So someone's praying for somebody's ego. Or they want their way. They're praying to get their way, okay? Or something like that. Taurus, it's a goodbye. They're saying goodbye. They feel like a jackass, okay? For telling you goodbye, or it's a goodbye and they feel like a jackass. Gemini, they're saying I love you. Maybe there's a proposal here, okay? But some of them might have a sex addiction, though. A Gemini. Okay. Cancer, we have Divine Feminine, okay? They may see you that way, you see them that way, and we got romance. Okay, there's some type of love there. Let's get one more. But it does end up turning into a love-hate relationship with the Cancer. Okay, if you don't know the Leo, they are a heartbreak, or they are a heartbreaker. Ashamed, guilt, embarrassed, and in the wrong. Yeah, Leo. One more on that. Why? Because something ends. Of how something ends. I don't know. Someone feels ashamed, embarrassed, and in the wrong about how something ends, or that something is ending. Or something about inheritance. I don't know. We got Virgo. We got massive regrets. Okay. And they feel trapped by their massive regrets about something. Okay. Libra. We have shocking news and block spam calls and text. There's some type of shocking news regarding a Libra that's coming out, and you're blocking that person, or that person has blocked you. I don't know. What's that about? Feeling like shit. They feel like shit because of something. For blocking you. Because there's something that's coming out. I don't know what that is. All right, Scorpio, we have, they're working on self-love, self-care, self-respect, self-worth. Legal matters. Divorce, property, criminal, paternity, child support, or traffic ticket. I am not a lawyer. It's not legal advice. Either this person feels like they have to do this, or maybe this is something that they are considering, or someone's divorcing them, or they're divorcing someone, but it does lead to more self-respect, self-love, self-care, self-worth here. One more. Yeah, bumping heads. It's just too much. Something's too much. Okay. You or them or whatever. All right, Sagittarius, we got bad news. I don't like that. Bad news, drinking, toxic lifestyle. Someone's getting some of bad news, Sagittarius, about someone's toxic lifestyle. Someone drinks way too much or is partying too much. Yeah, ooh, GPS. And someone's trying to locate somebody who has a bad drinking addiction or bad news regarding a Sagittarius and they're drinking, or they're calling you bad news. I'm not wishing this. GPS. I don't know. Someone's traveling. Something happened. I don't know. Don't drive. Don't drink and drive here, please. Or ride with somebody who has. Okay? That's not fake busy. Someone's acting like they're fake busy because they don't want people to know where they're going. There's bad news, though. Someone has to tell somebody something. Okay. Or someone says they're busy, but really they're out drinking and partying. You don't know where they're going. I don't know. Someone's got their hands on something. Okay. If you don't want a Capricorn, we have divine masculine. Okay. And losing sleep, worried, replaying events, thinking about you. So there's a Capricorn, divine masculine, or somebody's losing sleep over a Capricorn, or Capricorn's losing sleep over somebody here. Okay. Aquarius, we have, ooh, Aquarius is Jezebel, honey. And wish. Someone wants to be a Jezebel? Yeah, police station. Someone's getting arrested. Someone got their wish. Someone got caught up with a Jezebel. Someone's in jail. Someone got arrested. Aquarius did? Or somebody's going to. We got psycho, crazy ex, obsessed, and won't get let go. Someone gets arrested. An Aquarius? Or someone attached to an Aquarius. Okay. All right. Pisces. Queen Bee, secure, confident, boss bitch, career focus. Nice. Fire starter, though. Firestorm, sorry. Firestorm, karma, drama, endings, loss, mental breakdown. Pisces is having this type of energy right here. Someone is going through some bad karma here about an ending and a loss. Yeah, it's too late. Pisces. One more. Yeah, someone's fucked up over you. Pisces is, because it's too late. They're getting their karma. They thought they were the shit. I'm not saying they've never been the shit, but maybe they are. But they're fucked up. They're messed up over you. Okay. Okay. Something's come to light about that. Okay. Okay. So this is that. I guess this can be from August until, I guess, December. I'll put that down as the date. Okay. But that's what I got for that. All right. Let's see who could be involved in this. And then let's see who could be involved in this. Don't get hung up with the signs. Could be any of the signs I've stated already. Really is any sign, but let's just see. We got Taurus, Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and at the bottom we got Leo, maybe Cancer as well at the bottom. Okay, and they told me to take Aquarius, so we got Leo, Cancer, Aquarius at the bottom. Could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for all of them. Okay, we have Taurus, Pisces, Virgo. We have Gemini, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. Yep. Alright, let's get a few letters. First, middle, last initial, your name, their name, anybody who's reading this is, or who could be involved, or cover up, or whatever. Additional messages from Spirit. Let's see. I gotta go. We got letter F for future. Okay, W with wisdom. C for channel. FWC or CWF. I don't know what that means. G for grateful. Z for zenith. Okay. I for inspiration. Whiff of something. I don't know. Something about a wig as well. Or a gig. Or I don't know. Somebody smokes cigs. C-I-G or yeah. Okay. S for soulful. Wiz or wise. Okay. If was a fifth is what I heard. We got N for nurture. Well, we got S-I-N. C-N. Okay, I don't know. Something about gin as well. G-I-N. Someone we could be drinking gin. We got A for abundant. So G-A. So something about Georgia. Maybe. Maybe Canada. Washington State. Sin City. So Las Vegas, maybe. Let's see. F-I-A or A-I-F. I don't know what that means. K for kindness. Alaska. Okay. Kentucky. Okay. A again for abundant. Or I'm sorry, ascend. R, Arkansas, romance. Okay. A R for romance. Okay. Sir. Sarah. Siren. I don't have an E. H for hope. Hera. Okay. Kara, Carrie. J for justice. Okay. RH and then J. AJ, JA. NJ, New Jersey could be important. T for transform. Again, Kentucky. Okay. Arizona could be important too. S for spirit. L for learning. Oops, over here. Y for youth. Sly. Something that's very sly. Also fly. E for enlighten. A lot of T here. Or slay. Sly and slay. R for relax. X for Xenal. Somebody needs a prescription. RX or something. Go to the doctor. Okay. Some could have rheumatoid arthritis. I'm also not a doctor, obviously. Someone's a liar. O for opportunity. R again for reward. Someone needs R and R or something. I for intention. R-I. Hugs or kisses and hugs or something. I also have Texas here. I got M for magic. We got REM. You know what I'm saying. rim jobs would hurt. Okay. We got I for insight. We have E. Yeah, REI can be important. TIT for timing. Exits, time to exit something. Mo, someone's name could be Mo or Moss. S. Tits. Yeah, I have tits here. For serendipity. Mississippi could also be important. Or Miss or Mrs. I have Mr. too. I have Q for quiet. E for expansive. T for triumph. A for actualize. Quota. O for order. And V for venture. I said one more. B for believe. And okay, B for believe and D for divine. Baby daddy. Okay. So I'll do these last. Hold on. And I'll read them to you. Towel or tay. As I heard somebody get a towel. Someone needs to get a towel for something. Okay, I don't know what that's about, but or a hand towel or something about something. Okay. Someone could be on OnlyFans, no tea, no shade. Something about war as well, or wars. TJ, JT can be important. Okay, so I have F, W, C, G, Z, I, S, N, A, K, A, R, H, J, T, S, L, Y, and E, R, X, O, R, I, M, I, T, remnants, and S. I also have, let's see, Q, I have Q, E, T, A, ETA, estimated, be quiet when you come in, estimated time of arrival, someone bringing someone in the house, O, V, B, and D, Bova. Vovo or Bova. Someone is bringing someone in the house, estimated time of arrival. It's right underneath your nose or something. It's like right there. Okay. Alright, guidance. I gotta go, honey. I gotta go to bed. It's a long one. Give me some guidance, please, for the collective regarding this reading. Hold on. Okay. Whew. Let me see. Guidance, please, regarding this reading. Overall guidance. I have prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. Very nice. Okay. I guess focus on that. Alright. Guidance, please, for the collective regarding this reading. Guidance, please, for the collective regarding this reading, please. Okay. Stuck in the mud. 24 breaks down to a 6. With an elephant and a bird. I love elephants. Okay. And here we go. Any other guidance, please, for the collective? Which justice is coming. Number 27 breaks down to a 9. Okay. It is coming. Okay, let me read. Alright, so prosperity. New moon in Taurus. 44. Page 44, excuse me. And it says, honey, this card will often come up when you're inquiring about a financial matter or when you're doubting your self-worth. The card suggests you can have what you want, including material things, but you must believe in yourself. This comes down to the laws of attraction. Value yourself and others will value you too. You can create abundance. Taurus is associated with luxurious Venus, and this card holds the new moon energy, so now is a good time to make a 12-month financial plan. Hell yeah. This card can also signal the start of a new relationship or of sexier times. If you've been wrestling with something for a long time. The new moon in sturdy Taurus is a sign not to give up just yet. Attuned to the moon. Get or give a massage. Healthy body, healthy mind. Additional meanings for this card is you will soon be able to afford the things you're dreaming of. Getting clear on what you value most will help you find peace. Take some time out to pamper yourself. Start a standing order to a savings account, no matter how small. Very nice. Okay. I like that. All right, let's see. 24. In the upright, and it says you're being invited to stop and savor the wonder of your life. And it says becoming stuck is sometimes the only way to trick yourself into slowing down and looking around you. In fact, this is a sign that you need to shift your focus away from what you're doing and place your attention elsewhere. Struggling will only get you to even muddier places. Now is not the time to move forward, but to observe. Remember, we had that earlier. Sit and watch and observe before you make your move, okay? Clarity about your circumstances will come a little later. Stop and find the joy in what you've been overlooking. Soon you'll be out of the mud, but for now, be still and know that Spirit has a plan for you. Okay, and you got Justice is coming with the Witch here. I guess go bid. All right, and it says Justice is coming. They say that whatever we do comes back to us the same times 3. If a person's intentions are well-meaning, then that good energy will come back to them in buckets. If a person's intentions are to do harm, then you get the picture here. Either way, the universe is getting ready to deliver its justice. This person might be you. If so, you should handle it with grace and learn from your mistakes. Otherwise, this most likely applies to someone who's caused harm to you or your loved ones, or both. Yep. But that is what I got. I hope that helps you. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit all notifications. That way you never miss an upload. Check out recommended readers. Check out my Patreon channel, as well as if you want a private reading, my email is also below. I love you guys so much. Take care of yourself. Till next time.